working up this butterfly square, and to do that we're going to need a stitch marker, a pair of scissors, and then 3 colors of yarn. I'm going to be using blue as my master color. We're going to need something for butterfly bodies, and then, or sorry, those are butterfly wings, and then butterfly bodies I'll be using some brown. So to get started on our first round of work, before we do that, I am using a US I9 5.5 millimeter hook. Now we can get started on our first round of work. I'm going to start with a magic ring and a chain 1. Now we're going to work 8 half double crochets in our ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. We're going to tighten the ring, and then we're going to join with a slip stitch to our first half double crochet, and that completes the first round of work. To get started on the second round of work, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. That's going to count as our beginning double crochet. Then we're going to work a double crochet in the same stitch that we joined in. Now we want to work 2 double crochet in each of the next 7 stitches. So there's 1, and then 2 double crochet in the same stitch. We're repeating that around. 2 double crochet in the next stitch. Oh, my ball's starting to move towards me here. Hold on. There we go. And then when we're done this round, working 2 double crochet in each half double crochet around, you will have a total of 16 double crochets. Looks like we can tighten our ring a little bit more. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 16, and we can join with a slip stitch to our beginning double crochet. And that completes this round of work. Now we can draw up a little loop. We're going to put our stitch marker in this master color here, and we're going to pick it up later, but we want to make sure that we bring the yarn to the front before we work the next round. Getting started on round 3 of our work, we're going to work a standing 3 double crochet cluster and stitch to the left of our master color. So here's our master color we joined in this stitch. Working in this stitch right here, we're going to work a standing 3 double crochet clusters. So to start, we're going to wrap the yarn around our hook a couple of times and start by working a standing single crochet in that stitch and leaving 1 extra loop on our hook. We want 1 on there. Now we're going to yarn over, insert our hook into the same stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2 loops on our hook. That works the second cluster. Yarn over, insert your hook into that same stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2 loops on your hook. That's the third cluster. We've got 1, 2, 3 plus that starting loop on our hook, so a total of 4. yarn over, draw through all 4 loops on your hook. That is our standing 3 double crochet cluster. Now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip the next stitch, working in the next, work a 3 double crochet cluster. So yarn over, insert your hook into that stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2 loops on your hook. We want to do that 3 times. Yarn over, insert into the same stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2 loops on your hook. That's twice. Yarn over, insert your hook into that same stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and draw through all 4 loops on your hook. That's our 3 double crochet cluster. Now we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to skip the next stitch. Now we have a little repeat for this round. Getting started on the repeat, we're going to work a 3 double crochet cluster in the next stitch. So 3 little clusters. So you have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, draw through all 4 loops. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip the next stitch, 3 double crochet cluster in the next. 3 little clusters, there's 1, 2, 3, yarn over through all 4 loops on your hook. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip the next stitch, and that's the little repeat. You're going to want to do that 2 more times, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. Okay, here we are at the end of the round, and we want to make sure that we bring that master color to the front of our work before we join this round. I just finished with that chain 4, and we're going to join with a slip stitch to our beginning 3 double crochet cluster. So looking at that standing 3 double crochet cluster, you've got 1, 2, 3 chains right here, and then those 2 strands at the top there is where we're going to join. You can even put it under the tail and join with a slip stitch, and we can fasten off this yarn, and that completes this round of work. Getting started on round 4, we're going to be using our master color again, so we can remove the stitch marker and insert our hook. And we're going to start with a chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. First 3 chains are going to count as our beginning double crochet, and the last chain is a chain 1. And we're going to be making a V-stitch, so to finish that we just need to work a double crochet in that same stitch from round 2. And we're only working in round 2, we're pushing round 3 to the back. So we're working a double crochet in round 2 there. Now we're going to chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we have a little repeat for this round. We're going to be working in these skipped stitches from round 2. We're going to skip this one, working in the next. We're going to work a V-stitch, so double crochet, and we're only working in round 2. So make sure that you push this round 3 to the back out of the way when working your stitch. So double crochet, chain 1, and then double crochet in that same stitch. Chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the little repeat. Repeat that 2 more times, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. Here we are at the end of the round. I just finished with a chain 7. To finish off, we're going to join with a slip stitch to our beginning double crochet. So the third chain, 1, 2, 3. We're going to join in there with a slip stitch. Now we're going to draw up a little loop, remove our hook, and put your stitch marker in your master color, and remember to bring it forward. before working the next round, and that completes this round of work. Getting started on round 5, I'm using my butterfly wing color again, and I'm going to start right here. Make sure wherever you start that you bring this master color to the front before joining or going over it. So I'm going to start to the left of it, and here we're going to be working in the chain 3 from round 3, and this chain 7 that we just worked, we're pushing that to the back out of the way. So to get started, I'm going to be working a standing double crochet. So wrap your yarn around your hook a couple of times and then work a double crochet. Now we're going to work 2 more double crochet in that same chain 3 space. There's 1 and then 2. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to shell, which is 3 double crochet in that same chain 3 space. There's 1, 2, and then 3. Now we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a little repeat now. Getting started on the repeat, we're going to work a shell, 3 double crochet in that next chain 3 from round 3, making sure that it is pulled through that chain 7. There was 1 double crochet for our shell, 2, and then 3. Now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, working another shell in that same chain 3 space. So 1 double crochet, 2, and then 3. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the little repeat for this round. Repeat that 2 more times and I'll meet you at the end of the round. Here we are at the end of the round, and we want to make sure that master color is to the front, and we're going to join with a slip stitch to our beginning double crochet. Hold on here. There we go, and we can fasten off our butterfly wing color. That completes this round of work. Getting started on round 6, I'm going to be using the butterfly body color, and we're going to start by working a standing double crochet in only a skipped double crochet for round 2. So this is round 2, and we have these skipped double crochets. There's 4 of them in between our cluster stitches there. We're going to work a standing double crochet in one of them, and only in that stitch. Now we're going to slip stitch in the chain 3 space from the last round, round 6, right in here. We're working a slip stitch. Now we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this next stitch, we're actually going to look at our work from this angle, and we're going to insert it into this. This is a chain 4 from round 3, and then we're going to bring it right through the V stitch, and we're going to work in that same double crochet as the V stitch. It might be a little tricky, sorry, it's hard to do on camera. And that was a double crochet that we're working in there, so you can see it through the front. Now we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we got a couple ends in the way here. Blue is still to the front, our master color here. Now we're going to work a single crochet in the chain 7 that we worked in round 4. But when we do that, we want to do it between these shells right here. So see round 7, this master color in the back there, we're going to insert a hook like this and work a single crochet. Now we have a little repeat for this round. Getting started on the repeat, we're going to work a double crochet in that skipped double crochet from round 2. And we're only working in round 2, so this can be a little tricky. Just making sure that you're only working in that one stitch, a double crochet. Slip stitch in the chain 3 between those shells from round 6. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to work a double crochet in the chain 4 and the double crochet from round 2. Now you're going to want to stick your hook in, look at the front of your work and make sure you insert it into the correct stitch. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to work that single crochet in the chain 7 through our shells in that chain 3 space, that single crochet. That's the little repeat. Repeat that 2 more times and I'll meet you at the end of the round. Okay, I'm just on my last repeat and I need to finish by working a single crochet in that chain 7, and at the end here it can be a little tricky. You want to make sure that you pull it through those shells there, right in here, to work that last single crochet. And then we're going to join with a slip stitch to our beginning double crochet. So now looking at our work, we have right here, which is the slip stitch, and then this right here is the top of that standing double crochet that we worked. So I'm going to work a slip stitch in it, and then we can fasten off the butterfly body color, and that completes this round of work. Getting started on round 7, our last round of work, we're going to insert our hook back into our master color, and we're going to work a slip stitch in that V stitch. Chain 2, 1, 2. That's going to count as our beginning half double crochet, and then we're going to work 2 half double crochet in that V stitch, only we're going to be going through 3 layers. So we're going to be inserting into the V stitch the chain 4, that's from round 5, and we're also going to be inserting our hook into the double crochet from round 6. So insert your hook into the V stitch in that chain 4 space and then the double crochet. So 3 layers working a half double crochet. That was 1, we need to do that once more. That's twice. Now we're going to half double crochet in the chain 4 space from round 5. We're going to work 2 half double crochet in the chain 4 from round 6, so there's 1 and then 2. Now in the chain 3 from round 5 right here, we're going to work 2 double crochets. There's 1, 2, chain 2, 1, 2, and then work 2 double crochet in that same chain 3 space. So there's 1 and then 2. We're going to work 2 half double crochet in that chain 4 space. That is from round 6, so there's 1, 2. Half double crochet in the chain 4 from round 5. Now we have a little repeat for this round. Getting started on our repeat, we're going to work 3 half double crochet in that V-stitch, making sure to work in 3 layers. So in the V-stitch, chain 4 space, and that double crochet. Through all 3 of those layers, we're working 3 half double crochets. So there's 1, 2, and then 3 half double crochet in that chain 4 space from round 5, 2 half double crochet in the chain 4 space from round 6, so there's 1, 2. Finding that chain 3 from round 5, we're going to work 2 double crochets. There's 1, 2, chain 2. Now work 2 double crochet in that same chain 3 space. So there's 1, oop, oop, 2, I saved it. Work 2 half double crochet in the chain 4 from round 6. There's 1, 2, half double crochet in the chain 4 from round 5. That's the little repeat. Continue repeating that around, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. Here I am at the end of the round. I just have a half double crochet left to work in this chain 4 space from round 5, and then we can join with a slip stitch to our beginning half double crochet, and we can fasten off our master color on that. There we go. We're all done. For more crochet patterns, tutorials, and yarn shop, please visit my blog, dearestdebbie.com.